Welcome back to the channel, guys. Are you an office worker who's tried and failed to lose weight over and over again, but you can't figure out why it's not working? You've been eating healthier, you're trying to do more exercise, but you're not getting the results. If so, stick around for this video because I've got the answers for you. Now today, we're in sunny London, as you can tell from the good view behind me. For those who don't know, I'm an online transformation coach, but my day-to-day role is working at a marketing agency. Long term, I'd like to make coaching a full-time career, but I've built and maintained my physique over the last few years while working in an office. And today, I'm going to share how you can make similar progress while also in an office job. I see the same mistakes over and over again with my colleagues who tried to lose weight and get in shape, but never end up getting the results that they're after. So today, I'm going to reveal the 4 big mistakes that I always see and how you can rectify them. So number 1, you're eating breakfast. Don't rush in the morning and make a shitty breakfast that's going to leave you hungry at your desk by mid-morning. Get into the routine of intermittent fasting. Utilize black coffee in the morning instead of food, and that's just going to sharpen your focus, your energy, and you're going to find you can get a ton of work done in the morning while also calorie banking for later in the day. And what that means is you're saving the bulk of your calories for the evening, and that's when cravings are typically going to hit. So not only are you not making a dent in your calories in the morning, but you're also able to then snack later on and still maintain a calorie deficit. Push your fasting window back by an hour each week until you get to around lunchtime without needing food. So for example, if at the moment you have your breakfast at 8 a.m, push it back this week to 9 a.m, and then next week 10 a.m, all the way until you get to lunchtime without being hungry. And that's going to allow you to adhere to your diet a lot more effectively and also save those calories for when the cravings are going to hit. Number 2, you're not adhering to correct nutrient timing. There's a time and a place for big carby meals or sugary treats, and yes, you can eat both on a diet and still lose weight, but they have to be timed properly, and they need to be around your workout, and that's what we call peri-workout nutrition. So eating carbs before a workout fuels that training and helps to drive adaptation. So for example, if you can train harder because you're fueled properly, you're going to grow more muscle as a result. Then after your workout, you can have carbohydrates because you need to replenish muscle glycogen, which is a stored energy in your body, and that's going to kickstart the recovery process. So save your carby treats for around your workouts. Don't idly snack on them in the office when your body's sat down. You don't need the energy, and then it's more likely to be stored on the body as fat. So keep it around your workouts and then don't be snacking at your desk. Number 3, you're not preparing your own meals. There's a big difference between something being healthy and something being good for weight loss. I see this all the time. People will start a diet, they'll go to the local shop or cafe at lunch and grab a salad, for example, that has avocado, olive oil, sauces, salad dressing, and that is going to be really high in calories. Yes, it might be healthy, it's got a lot of vitamins in it, it's got fiber, it's good for you, but if you're trying to lose weight, that's not good. So calories in versus calories out is really the bottom line with weight loss. There is a ton of nuance to that, which I'll delve into in a later video. But essentially, you want to make sure that your food is controlled in terms of the number of calories that you're ingesting. So what's the solution? You need to prep your own food. Get a cool box, put your lunch in it and bring it to work with you. That's what I do every day when I'm in the office. This is going to ensure you know what ingredients are in there, you can track what you're eating, and it doesn't have to be bland. Me, I'm a fitness freak. I have chicken breast, white rice, green beans every day, but you don't have to do that. You can swap the rice for pasta, a wrap, a potato. You can swap the chicken for something like beef or tuna. You don't have to have green beans for your veg. You can have a salad, lettuce, tomato. You can have onions and peppers, so it doesn't have to be bland. Play around with it, find something that works for you and get into the habit of bringing that with you to work. Don't be lazy, and you'll also save a ton of money doing that as well. Now, mistake number 4, and this is probably the most important one out of the whole list, you're not optimizing your day for NEAT. Now, NEAT, N-E-A-T, stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And put simply, that is anything that you do in your day that burns calories but isn't direct exercise. So we're talking basic movement, things like walking, cleaning, cooking, standing. The key one we're going to talk about here is steps. And you need to find a way to build steps into your day so that it becomes a part of your routine and a habit that you don't even have to think about. On days that I'm in the office, I get between 15 and 20,000 steps, which is a lot, and that burns a lot of calories, especially when it compounds over time. Now I get the train into Liverpool Street for work. I then walk 20 minutes to just south of Southwark Bridge. I have colleagues who go the same route to Liverpool Street. They will then get on a tube down around to Cannon Street and then walk a two-minute walk at the end of that journey. Why? It takes exactly the same amount of time, it costs you money, and you're robbing yourself of those morning steps that could otherwise have been built into your routine. Steps in the morning, they help to wake you up. At lunch, if you go for a walk, that's going to help to bust some stress. The steps are so important, not just for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. A good round number to aim for is 10,000 steps a day. So if you can work to that, that is a really good spot to be in. And getting a smartwatch is something I always recommend as well, because then you can track how many steps you're making. And I find that anything that you then start tracking, you typically are going to be working towards more on a day-to-day basis than if you weren't actually looking at the numbers and the data. So get yourself a smartwatch and start tracking steps and build that into your routine. Thank you for watching. Now I hope you've taken something valuable from this video. Making those changes that we've discussed, that habit over the long term, will get you the results you're looking for. Now I'll be bringing out more educational videos, so if you want to make sure you catch those, please hit the subscribe button and drop a comment if there's anything else that you want to hear about. In the meantime, get on with implementing those changes we've discussed, and I'll catch you in the next video.